Hello everyone. The topic for today's discussion is National Agricultural Policy of the year 2000. So why did the government launch the National Agricultural Policy in the year 2000? The government understood the importance of agricultural sector. The government understood that for the growth and development of the entire nation and for the growth and development of the industrial sector and service sector, agriculture was very important. So they came up with a policy plan in the year 2000. The National Agricultural Policy was announced by the Government of India on 28th of July 2000. The government launched this policy because of various emerging problems. So it was not because of just one problem that this policy was launched. There were many problems in the country, in the agricultural sector, because of which such policy came into existence. This was the first ever national agricultural policy. The official document of the policy says, the National Policy on Agriculture seeks to actualize the vast untapped growth potential of Indian agriculture, strengthen rural infrastructure to support faster agricultural development, promote value addition, accelerate the growth of agro-business, create employment in rural areas, secure a fair standard of living for the farmers and agricultural workers and their families, discourage migration to urban areas, and face the challenges arising out of economic liberalization and globalization. So now let us see some of the features of the policy. One of the most important target of the policy was to achieve an annual growth rate of around 4% per annum in the next 2 decades. This policy also wanted to solve the problem of food security prevailing in the country. The importance of soil, water, and biodiversity was taken into consideration. Thus, efficient use of and conservation of soil, water, and also biodiversity was considered. The policy promoted private investments in agriculture. This means investments in areas such as agricultural research, human resource development were encouraged. Growth with equality was emphasized. This feature basically meant that all regions of the country should develop equally, as well as all farmers should get equal opportunity. Apart from this, growth that was sustainable, economical, and environment friendly was adopted. A huge emphasis was given to domestic demand. Exports were given importance. This policy also emphasized on development of new varieties. Let us look at the measures that were taken to achieve the targets. The policy decided to make full use of wastelands and unutilized lands for agriculture as well as afforestation. The policy also decided to make full use of water, hence conservation of groundwater as well as surface water was emphasized. For any business to flourish, cash is important. National Agricultural Policy emphasized on the institutionalization of rural and farm credit. Various land reform measures like consolidation of small and fragmented landholdings were encouraged. Private sector were encouraged to invest in the agricultural sector. This would improve the productivity of the agricultural sector. Emphasis was also given to research and development. The policy document even said the domestic agricultural market will be liberalized and all controls and regulations hindering increase in farmers' income will be reviewed and abolished to ensure agriculturalists receive prices commensurate with their efforts and investment. Restriction on the movement of agricultural commodities throughout the country will be progressively dismantled. This obviously meant that exports would be encouraged, but it would also meet the demand of the domestic people. Like domestic demand will be looked after as well as exports will be encouraged with this new agricultural policy. Thank you.